Kindie Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindie crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindie rock stars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindie Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindie Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Hello, everyone. Joining me today is Marisa, otherwise known as Young Folkies. Welcome to the show, Marisa.
Patrick.
So let everybody know a bit about your background and how you got into Kindie music.
So I guess I was doing music for adults for a while in London. I was part of a band called The Common Earth for a few years, playing guitar, writing songs, and I was a singer as well. Then when I had kids, that was a bit different. I didn't have time really to go out to the, gigs in the evening. So I was thinking about something I could do that was flexible. And also obviously, was related to music and also working with children. So it just kind of naturally fell into place.
Yeah, having your own kids is 90% of the time that people say that's when I transitioned to Kindie music.
Yeah,
when I had
it just
my own
kind
kids.
of it just kind of naturally happens, I think, for some people. And then obviously, I get inspiration from them as well. So that's great too.
Yeah. So you're over in the UK. How is the UK Kindie scene for you?
So I am kind of aware of a lot of, the American, Canadian, I guess North American scene more so than other places. But the Kindie scene in the UK probably isn't as big, but it's there. And we're probably, I think I'm probably more aware of more the London-based Kindie artists who also do something similar to what I do, which is hold kind of weekly groups for children, kind of smaller groups. As opposed to in the US, I think a lot of the artists do kind of, some of them anyway, do bigger shows for bigger groups of people. But yeah, so I've been doing it for a few years now. So it's kind of, I'm still kind of getting my head around it, I guess you could say.
So where did you come up with the name Young Folkies?
So I guess I was looking for something that was related to children. So obviously the young part. And then the style that I play in, as it's acoustic guitar, ukulele, not heavy instrumentation. So I thought folkies just sounded right. So, I call the kids the young folkies. So they're my young folkies, and the group's young folkies. So I guess you could use it in either sense.
Very good. So tell me a little bit about 2020 and how that impacted you when things shut down.
That's a very good question. I've thought a lot about it. I've had a lot of time to think about it. Yeah, so I was actually having a baby. I had a baby in June 2020. So a lot of my kind of my business, doing my weekly sessions was kind of, it had already ground to a halt pretty much, because that had kind of become my focus. And obviously for a while, I was trying to think of ways that I could connect, with my audience still. So I have a YouTube channel. It's not very it's not updated very often. I don't really have a lot of time to work on that, but I kept directing people to that. I did a pre-recorded video that people could watch as many times as they wanted to at home, and yeah, I guess it was a difficult year, I guess for a few reasons. My daughter was at home. I was helping her with her schoolwork. So I think pretty much my focus had to shift almost completely to my kids, pretty much, my home life. And I think I started up again in June. Was it June 2021, I think? I started up doing sessions again. And I think it picked up pretty quickly, actually. I think people at that point were really looking to get out, take their kids who were, hadn't probably seen many other people since they were born, including my own son. And I just wanted to get out and kind of see people again, be social. And so it kind of just picked up from there. And it's been going strong. And then obviously kind of when Omicron hit, it kind of slowed down again. So now I'm kind of seeing where it's going to go, and hopefully it will pick up again. It's a very difficult climate to be in, I think, to be a musician especially.
Very unpredictable, yep.
Yeah.
So the songs that you write, do they have a general theme, or is it just whatever kind of comes to mind at the time?
So I think it's probably a bit of both. Like I said, I've kind of used inspiration from my daughter. My daughter's 6, my son is 1.5. So obviously very different ages, very different stages of development. And sometimes I guess I kind of think about what it's like to be a child again, and what, kind of feelings a child might have, and, what might inspire them. So for example, one of the songs that I wrote is called Be You, and it's also the title of the album. And it's basically about, telling children to be themselves and be proud of who they are, no matter what their background is. And that I kind of, it is almost like a little anthem for children to kind of, inspire them, to make them realize their own self-worth, and just kind of, that they're unique, and that's a good thing to be unique. So that's kind of why I wrote that song in particular.
Gotcha. All right. Are you ready to get into a song?
Yep.
All right, Marisa, let's talk about that song, Be You. What inspired you to kind of write that particular song at that particular time?
It was at the very beginning of me starting Young Folkies, actually. And I was very much thinking about, I guess, inspirational songs, or positive songs with positive messages for children. And that it just kind of popped into my mind. And I know it's not necessarily a unique kind of thing, be you, be yourself. But the lyrics in the song, be me, be you, be anything you want to, you are the only you. Basically that uniqueness is kind of the main point. One child might like to paint, one child might like to sing. Everyone has different interests, and those interests make you unique. And that's important to everyone, really, to learn about other people and their kind of unique qualities, and find similarities, even though there might be a lot of differences.
Yeah, no, you are the only you. That's the line that resonates.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's check out the song. Here is Be You by Young Folkies.
Laugh if you want to, cry if you want to, be who you want to be. Sing if you want to, dance if you want to, you can set yourself free. Be me, be you, be anything you want to. You are the only you. Be loud, be proud, don't hide who you are. You're a superstar. Dream if you want to, scream if you want to, or even climb a tree. Run if you want to, skip if you want to, sail along the sea. Be me, be you, be anything you want to. You are the only you. Be loud, be proud, don't hide who you are. You're a superstar. Laugh if you want to, cry if you want to, be who you want to be. Sing if you want to, dance if you want to, you can set yourself free. Be me, be you, be anything you want to. You are the only you. Be loud, be proud, don't hide who you are. You're a superstar.
All right, Marisa of Young Folkies, let everybody know where people can stream and download your music and where they can find and connect with you on social media.
So I have a website, youngfolkies.com, which has a lot of information on it. But you can also connect on social media on Instagram. Young Folkies Pics is my name. And on Facebook, Young Folkies. And what else? Let's see. There's a YouTube page I mentioned, and, you know, any sort of way to contact me, email, phone. And my music is on Spotify, it's on Apple Music or iTunes, and lots of other services. So yeah, just hopefully you'll listen at some point, and we can connect.
Excellent. All right. Well, Marisa, thank you so much for being on the show. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Oh, thanks so much, Patrick.